Livi la Banyama. While the Easter joy still remains in our hearts during this Easter season, this Sunday's Gospel passage takes us back to the Last Supper and Jesus' farewell speech to the apostles. They are struggling. They heard him saying that he is leaving. And that's why this Sunday's Gospel passage begins with Jesus telling them, "Do not let your hearts be troubled." He makes them a promise. "I shall return and take you with me, so that where I am, you may also be." This union, this communion with Jesus appears also in the second reading, where Peter encourages Christians to sit close to him. I like it because while in the Gospel this is Jesus' initiative, in the second reading Peter reminds us that this is also our choice. Decades ago, the mother of a priest told him, "While you pray to God to keep his hand over your head, make sure that you do not move your head away from God's hand." This union, this communion with Jesus, which is also with the Father, is the one that is a source of great works, as Jesus says by the end of the Gospel passage. And I see these great works in the first reading. A community built on Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life, is a community that not only cares for the most vulnerable in the community, but is also able to handle the tensions that arises in the community. So, as we prepare for Sunday, the day of the Lord, let's make sure that we find time to pray with these readings, particularly with the Gospel passage, and see which words find an echo in our hearts. There are many things we can reflect about as we prepare for Sunday. As we see, for example, the struggle of Thomas and Philip to understand Jesus, we might want to reflect on our own struggle to understand him as we listen to his word. Our union, this communion with Jesus that comes from the readings, is not something that we are called to live just on a Sunday. So, how do you experience it during the whole week in your ordinary life? And how is for you Jesus the way, the truth, and the life? As we shared, by the end of the passage, we are told that this union is a source of great works. What are the works that you see in your Christian community that witness to the presence of the risen Lord among you? Wish you a blessed fifth Sunday of the Easter season.